Turn mic.
Easy, man. Just keep doing you, bro. Stay sucker free. Stay sucker free. I mean, I hope next time I don't hear from you, it don't be like.
Gervonta Tank Davis and Adrien Broner have found themselves in the midst of some new
things like that. I just want to spread light on this situation because as though she's taking advantage of me. She could.
You have 30 seconds remaining.
Gervonta Tank Davis and Adrien Broner are caught up in another controversy after a private conversation between them was leaked. They were talking about Davis's fight with Lamont Roach, and Broner blamed Davis for picking Roach instead of an easier opponent.
In it, and I knew that I can do better than him to win rounds, win exchanges, because he fighting spurts.
Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best, so I'm assured.
Adrien Broner, who Davis sees as an older brother, criticized Davis for moving from lightweight 135 pounds to super featherweight 130 pounds, just to almost lose. During their call, Broner was frustrated with the draw, saying Davis was lucky after what happened in round 9.
Hey, Jermaine, was it overcrowding? Was it the COVID?
Man, I don't know, man. I just don't get it, man, you know.
This was even harder for Broner because he had always tried to guide Davis away from making the same mistakes. Broner first discovered Davis and introduced him to Floyd Mayweather, believing in his talent. Now he's frustrated that Davis lacks the discipline to stay on top. Their conversation was mostly calm, but both expressed their concerns.
Bro, like how many get out of jail free cards do you get from doing whatever you did?
The biggest disagreement was that Davis wanted a rematch, while Broner thought it would only hurt his career and perfect record. Broner seems to have lost confidence in Davis. Like a concerned mentor, he's warning Davis to step away before things get worse. Broner once believed Davis would follow Mayweather's path, but now he's trying to protect him from more setbacks.
Tank want a rematch. Do you let me know now? Do you want to fight Tank again? He said he open to do a rematch. Do you want to fight Tank
100%.
again?
It's only a matter of time. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight again. It's just whenever the fight gonna happen.
So it's gonna happen.
It's going to happen.
Okay. They say they want it in New York again. Do you want to fight again in the Barclays Center?
I wouldn't mind, but I'd love for it to be in DC.
Okay. Cool.
Being a warrior is great, but knowing when to step back is just as important. That's what Broner tried to explain to Davis during their conversation. Though they didn't fully agree, their strong brotherly bond remained unchanged.
Prevailed at the end.
Like right now, me and Tank, it's weird because he loved me to death. He know I love him to death, but we don't talk every day how we used to. Nigga, it used to be a time where you ain't see me without Tank, or you ain't see Tank without me. But what happened was, I think what happened was, he just like, damn, bro. I feel like he look up to me so much, it's like I let him down, cause he's somebody that really know like what I can do and how good I am. And it's like he feel like, man, you tripping.
It's sad to see a boxing star with a 93% knockout rate, known for his dominance in the lightweight division, become a laughingstock in the sport. Even though the fight happened weeks ago, fans are still debating what happened when Davis fought Lamont Roach Jr. Many are focused on Davis unexpectedly taking a knee in the 9th round.
Counter nice right uppercut. Roach taking the fight to Davis. Davis high guard, wanting to explode with the left. Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaning with right. He took a knee. He took a knee. What is he doing?
He forgot his.
What in the world is happening?
Took a knee. He's got to count.
I understand. You take a knee like that, I look like a knockdown. All right?
After that, he walked to his corner, had someone wipe his face, and then returned to fight. However, referee Steve Willis didn't call it a knockdown or penalize Davis for stopping mid-round, which could have led to disqualification. Although Davis escaped with a majority draw, his reputation took a hit. Many believe the knee should have resulted in his first career loss. Since combat sports fans are ruthless, the outcome of the March 1st fight has made Davis a target for harsh criticism.
Your coach just said, can you confirm, did you get your hair done 2 days before the fight?
Yeah.
I ran water over it today, but I must ain't do it enough.
Can you describe what the feeling was like in the ring? And was it to get the towel out, to get the burn out of your eyes, or what was going on? And
I didn't want to get caught. I didn't want to get caught while my eyes was burning, and you know, like you can get knocked out like that. So I'd rather take the knee than, you know. But I didn't really know that you can like get disqualified for all that, or like when you start counting, I'm like, what the hell? But I don't.
This is clear from the top comments on Davis's Instagram post, where he shared a pre-fight face-off with Roach and captioned it, "See y'all tomorrow." One top comment with 3,200 likes read, "The one bro took a knee." Even a week later, fans kept calling him out. One asked, "You're clearly better, but why mess around so much?" Another joked, "You blamed the knee on hair grease."
Going through your mind when you heard the decision?
Nobody like a draw, you know, from a guy that get knockouts and things like that. But it's cool. I feel like if we fight again, I could do more, and I should have did more. I was lost in I lost track in the rounds. That's why we need what is it called? Yeah, man.
It's unclear how Davis will bounce back before his rematch with Roach Jr., however. Signs point to a second fight happening soon. Interestingly, Roach, the WBA super featherweight champ, is fueling the hype on social media. On March 11th, he posted about the fight, taking subtle shots at Davis regarding their potential rematch.
In the 9th round, you know, Gervonta took a knee. Obviously, there's some controversy behind that. It wasn't ruled a knockdown by the referee. I've never seen that ever. And in my years of watching watching boxing, enjoying the sport of combat sports in general, did that moment impact your strategy for the remainder of the fight?
I'm gonna say no, and let me tell you why. The simple fact that he took the knee is it was really a boost.
March 1st was wild. Thanks to everyone who made it special, even the haters. First, I want to thank God none of this is possible without him. Also, thanks to my supporters, especially my family. Shout out to my sponsors, your backing means a lot, he wrote. Even though I didn't get the decision I deserved, I was part of a historic sold-out Barclays Center event. I proved I'm a top fighter against a generational star. I've always been a star. But on March 1st, the world finally noticed. Can't wait to do it again and put on another show.
Put on a show again.
A boost. Because it's like, all right, what we doing is working. We know that he looking for something. It should have been a knockdown, one. So that's why I'm yelling at the referee, like, keep counting. Like, you tripping, keep counting. That's a knockdown. Because if y'all didn't notice, he started to count. He started to count.
He did.
Cut it.
And then he stopped?
Yes, he stopped.
Belt to bump hard to OTW, he added, alongside a photo of Davis seemingly running from him. The post was clearly meant to taunt Davis before their rematch. Roach expected to win, but was denied the decision. A few days later, reports confirmed that the New York State Athletic Commission wouldn't overturn the draw, despite the controversy over Davis's 9th round knee.
You can't do that. Right. So, and then it wasn't even registering or processing through my mind the other rules, to the simple fact that he could have got disqualified for having his corner come up to the ring and assist him during the round, or
he can't come to the mat.
Do that. Or he can't turn his back on during the fight. That's cause for that's the wave it all. He took a knee and then turned around and went to the corner.
You can't do that, I thought, completely ignoring other rules in the moment. The reality is Davis could have been disqualified for having his corner assist him mid-round. Also, turning his back during the fight isn't allowed. He took a knee, turned around, and went to his corner. The New York Commission later explained that since the fight continued for more than 3 full rounds after the no knockdown ruling, it didn't affect the outcome. While they admitted the knee should have been a knockdown, the referee's call was final, and they had no power to change it.
Who want to fight next?
That's what I'm talking about. That's the question right there. I want to unify at 135. Me and Shakur already talked to each other, and if he's available and we can line it up, that's what we're going to do.
Really? Y'all wait, y'all spoke like this? Yo.
let's get this popping.
For sure.
Like
What are you
that.
talking about? If he beats Tank, he's fighting Tank again. Obviously, there's a rematch.
No one was more frustrated than Lamont Roach Jr. on March 8th. He posted on X about his appeal to the New York Commission and their final ruling. Look, I'll keep it real, I didn't sue anybody, so stop saying that. My team filed an appeal. From me. What kind of team wouldn't stand up when they knew something was wrong? They backed me, so quit the lawsuit talk. Roach Jr. wrote, he added. I'm not shocked by their ruling. A little disappointed. Yes, especially since they admitted the referee messed up round 9. But I never expected them to change it. Everyone knows I won, that's enough for me. The rematch is coming, and I'll get my win.
Past that, we're talking past that because you got to give him the option and tell what he gonna do. So you talk personally to Shakur, no managers, whatever.
Yeah.
Wow,
he cool.
Okay,
so let me ask you a question. So you're now officially moving up to 35?
I mean, we gonna see. I mean, like, so I'm gonna be the champ at both weights.
Right.
And if there's no opportunity to unify at 35, I want to unify at 30. I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen.
At least Roach Jr. is getting his shot at revenge against Davis in the rematch. Since their controversial March 1st fight ended in a majority draw, a second bout seemed inevitable. Roach's appeal had to go through the official process, but was ultimately denied. Now that it's settled, the stage is set for a much-anticipated rematch.
Stop the fight.
Oh, I ain't know that.
Damn. I'm watching you. A lot of times when people hit Tank, like Ocho was saying, they retreat. But it seemed like you had a strategy. Like if he hit me, I'm gonna hit his ass back just as hard as many times as he hit me. And I don't think he expected you to return the kind of fire that you returned because you wobbled him a couple of times.
On March 16th, Sports Illustrated's Chris Mannix reported that the rematch could take place as early as June 21st. Same in Las Vegas. Sources say both fighters are on board. This lines up with the March 13th post from boxing journalist Michael Woods, who said June looks likely for Davis versus Roach 2. Woods also questioned if the fight would happen in Las Vegas, New York, or another East Coast venue, given both fighters' backgrounds.
It was one of the many things that we trained for. Obviously, he happy-go-lucky with his left, and it been working for his whole career. He been knocking these dudes out. So, we've been training. We've been sitting on the left, being able to working on countering, working on being able to block and come back. And we had some pretty fast guys, and then we had some pretty strong guys that I had to switch rounds with every.
Las Vegas is boxing's biggest stage, so it's no shock that it's the top choice earlier this month. Roach suggested July as an ideal date, but hoped for an earlier fight. Now, it looks like his wish is coming true. After escaping with a controversial draw, Davis's ability is being questioned, with a rematch expected. A boxing veteran has pointed out a major flaw in Davis's game one that could cost him again.
Never scored you overall in your family?
I'm happy with my performance for sure. I'm definitely happy with my performance. I'm just a little frustrated with the scorecards. I thought I should have won.
Bernard Roach, Lamont's father and coach, didn't hold back in an interview with Fight Hub TV. When asked about the fight and the commission's decision, he said, his age is catching up to him. His legs aren't the same. This shocked many, considering Davis is only 29. Roach Sr. also questioned why Davis switched from longtime trainer Calvin Ford to Barry Hunter before the fight. Some believe this change impacted his performance. He switched trainers, and that could have played a role, Roach said.
The certain stuff, I'm pretty sure he was trying to do the same thing. And he's an excellent fighter. He's undefeated for a reason. With a 97% knockout, I mean it ain't that no more. But you know what I'm saying. But with a 90% knockout ratio and everything like that, it take a little thinking in there. It's a thinking man's game, especially when it's on that type of level. So that's what I went out there and did.
Ford later explained that Hunter stepped in due to scheduling conflicts, not because of any fallout. Ford had to focus on his amateur gym. Still, Bernard Roach and others remained doubtful. When asked if Davis did enough to win, analyst Garcia was direct. There's no way you can say Tank won, despite the controversy. Davis remains undefeated, with a rematch reportedly set for June 2025. Sources say it will likely be in Las Vegas, though some insiders favor a return to New York.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I really like boxing.
Are you open to immediate rematch?
In my contract, immediate rematch was signed. I signed for the immediate rematch when I signed for the first fight.
Right.
Since Las Vegas is the fight capital, Davis's team will have the final say. If Davis wants to stay on top, he'll need to address concerns about his movement, training, and sharpness, With Roach determined to prove he deserved the win and Davis eager to restore his dominance, the rematch promises to be an intense battle.
Also, just in case it was a draw.
So when you got a rematch clause, how long we take it?
It's up to the A side and when they want to fight. So I'm thinking it's gonna be soon. I'm hoping it's gonna be soon. Let's say that.
What is soon to you? When you say soon to me, I'm thinking a month.
I'm thinking July.
I'm thinking July for sure.
July could be the month. The big question, can Davis silence critics and show he's still the knockout artist who beat Ryan Garcia? Before fighting Roach, Davis had knocked out 28 of 30 opponents. He was expected to dominate, but instead, many believe he lost.
And I thought I should have won a competitive fight. I think I did what I needed to do necessary to bank the rounds, and even without the...
Even with the controversy in the 9th round, Davis and Roach ended in a majority draw, allowing Davis to hold onto his WBA lightweight title. Davis is known for his knockout power, and Roach shared his thoughts on it during his March 6th interview on the Nightcap Show with Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco Johnson. It's not like I wasn't being careful, I was. Like you said, I played it safe. Roach explained when asked about Davis's power, but my defense was strong, my confidence was sky high, and I can take a punch. Let's be
the knee, that should have been a knockdown. So, you know, I don't think there's any excuse for me not to win tonight, but that's just how the cookie crumbled.
I get why he knocks people out, Roach continued. I'm not saying his power is overhyped, but I've been in the ring with hard hitters before, so it wasn't anything new to me. I've sparred with middleweight and junior middleweight champs. I trusted my defense, and if I took a hit, I knew I'd fire right back. Luckily, the rematch between Davis and Roach is already being planned to finally settle the debate. That's a wrap for now. Stay tuned for more boxing news, fight breakdowns, and highlights by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Until next time, peace.